guys, good morning. We are really tired, seriously. We've been like awake for like, yeah, until 4:30. And it's now 8:30 or 9.
I think it's around 10 actually. But still 5 hours is not enough.
No, it is not enough. Oh my god. So we're gonna go down and have breakfast. This is tea.
This is not how you're supposed to write tea. Seriously. I love this so much.
This is my blurry breakfast, because you're... Oh, thank you for focusing. This is my breakfast. And we're both tired.
Really?
No.
Let's do this!
Hi guys!
Oh god. Thank you.
I am now done. Look at this. Isn't it nice? And we're going to Banzai. Going down, going back. And she's ready to, and she looks amazing!
Yeah, my leg armor wants to stick on, so...
Yes, she has problems with her leg armor. So we're gonna fix that when we get down. We're here again. So there's a lot of people here in a lot of different costumes. As you can see. Yeah. And she's amazing. She is truly amazing. Yes, you
Managed
are.
to get it all to work.
Yes. We had to put safety pins in her legs. Not in her leg. You know what I mean. So we're here and there's... Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yes. Let's play a music video or a cucumber mosaic virus. So this is the cucumber mosaic virus, and this is a CMV. We're going to be talking about this one because I have no knowledge on that one. So if you want to learn more about that, you can probably Google it. So it's basically a cosplay performance to music. It can be, like dance oriented. It can be more story oriented. It can basically be anything that like a music video that you might see on MTV would be. Next slide, please. So we're going to show our first one, and there are a bunch of different genres of CMVs. You can do a serious one. This is our Tokyo Babylon CMV. This was made how long ago?
Last spring. A year ago, I guess.
I guess a year ago,
yeah.
Like really soon. So we're probably going to play it now. Okay.
Oh god, I forgot the
Okay.
memory stick from
We've got an audio issue apparently, so we have to hold them off for 2 or 3 minutes.
I just remember that. Okay.
Okay.
Improvise.
Let's just,
I don't know. Dance.
Dance or take. Does anyone have any preliminary questions?
God, that really sucks.
You?
My memory stick.
Oh, it's Tokyo Babylon.
It's
What do you know about
called
it?
Gravity of Love.
A lot of you probably have seen it before. Blue screen, that's never good. I have faith. I have complete faith. Anyway, this CMV was filmed with our Sony Handycam, so the quality is a little less than our recent ones because of the camera used, but it was the first time that we tried a lot of techniques such as filming one scene in 3 different or 4 different angles. We tried this really creepy thing where we had our cameraman take his camera, and as you're gonna see, there's like this speed up through a train station. He had to run through the train station holding a camera, and then we sped it up, and I'm pretty sure everyone on the train thought he was trying to like bomb something because he got a lot of really weird looks, and it was not a comfortable situation for him.
Yeah. Well, we're not supposed to film in the train station either, so...
No. We also tried this mirror part of the. I hope this works. Have you guys found the file in the folder? The Banzaicon folder? Because the file is in there by itself. Okay.
We'll just
Yeah.
hope it works.
I don't know. Is that good stuff?
I don't know. It's not blue screen anymore.
Any other questions? Oh, how we come up with the logo?
Well, AG, one of our members, is actually a graphic artist,
Yep.
and she did a bunch of different designs, and then we just kind of all voted on the one that we liked the most, and this one got the most votes.
My favorite was a hand with a spiral in the middle, but
Yeah.
everyone else said it was
Yeah.
too creepy.
We actually used that for our two of a kind
Yeah.
DeviantArt. Oh, we're good, we're good.
Okay.
All right.
Hope it works. It looks like it's.
Oh no.
Oh no! One
Wrong
back.
one.
One back. Don't look! Don't look! It's gonna ruin the slideshow for you. My beautiful, beautiful slideshow.
Yes.
Yup. It was working. Okay. Memory stick? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Do you want to take another question, Jen?
Another question? Yuffie? How many CMVs have we made?
Count them.
Okay, wow. There was Gravity of Love, Fox and Box, Kuro in Wonderland.
Kuro in Wonderlands, which I almost put in this
She's
one.
a Competition. Love to Hate You,
All
Ugly
the Harry
Side.
Potter ones. 9, I think.
9?
I think so.
I count 6. but
Okay.
We'll say 7.
Okay. I think you're missing one. 5.
Probably. I don't know. We've done quite a few.
Did you have a question? Okay. Does anyone else have a question while we're waiting for hopeful videos to play?
Pikachu? How many costumes do you have? I just updated my list. I think after Banzaicon I have 170. I think.
Woo!
I've been doing this for a long time, so.
And you've worn like maybe a quarter.
No, I've worn all of them.
Okay.
Those are all of my completed ones. I'm not counting the ones that are only half
Okay,
done.
okay. And I have about 120 or so. I have less. I don't know. This is why, like we were talking, we spent like I guess 1 million kroner on cosplay easily. That's probably why.
Yeah. It's still not working.
This is so weird. Probably because it's in Windows.
Can we
Do
try
you guys want to try going to the actual folder and clicking on the video? Okay.
Okay. Try that. It's called Gravity of Love.
Or Tokyo. It'll be Tokyo.
Tokyo
X.
Babylon.
Yeah. Sorry about this.
Do a dance in the meantime.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Okay. Aha! Okay.
Okay, now is the music.
Audio.
No audio.
Oh.
There we go.
I don't know why that appears there now. Some interesting facts about that one. Yeah, that was actually me spraying hairspray into my mouth.
Yeah.
For legit effects. That dog that Valdrine has was her sister's dog. Her little sister's dog plushie that she took without permission and then gave back to her. Later, the sister stumbled across the video on YouTube and asked her why her dog was in the video. See, the Twitter account set up, Itachi McLovin still exists, and we've been trying to get Valerie to update it. But she won't. We have a bunch of like random facts from this video.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Oh, we got AG to do the dancing with Tsunade in the
She just
background.
gets bored, considering all the shots were like of her crotch. So she kept dancing. It's like, AG, we need a sexy dancer. She's like, I got this. Puts on a leather jacket and just does her thing in the stairwell.
Yep.
It's good to have friends who don't mind embarrassing themselves. But yeah, so that's an example of just us with our Sony Handycam. It's the old camera we have again in Fighting Dreamers HQ.
Yes.
Or it was, not so much anymore. But just with a camera, filming something random and funny. So that's the stuff you can do with a lot of imagination and way too much free time. So, I think we're moving on now to us talking with Betty White, fighting the Force. I love this image so much. It doesn't make any sense here. I just thought everyone in Norway should be able to see this. You see, these are the Golden Girls, and they're the deceased Jedi, and that's Betty White, and she's fighting. I don't know. I love Betty White. So, selecting a song. Don't pick a song you hate, because you're going to hear it so many times you're editing, you're going to hate it by the end of it anyway, so you might as well start with a song you like, so that as it deteriorates in your mind, it doesn't get too low.
Yeah. And also, when I was writing the script for a lot of these songs, I would have to listen to the song over and over and over and over again. That was even before the editing. Like Ugly Side, I believe I listened to it for 4 hours straight. And that was just for writing the script.
Especially if you're lip sync. If you're lip sync, you're going to be playing something over and over again. So it'd be like I don't know, like Justin Bieber, like baby, 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 oh. And then you're going to have to go through it again and lip sync it to make sure it's right. Like, baby, baby, and then baby, 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 baby. So, do your friends a favor and put earphones in. You probably don't want to hear it. Also, make sure that you're choosing, you want to choose. If you're uploading to YouTube, don't choose anything that's been copyrighted at all.
Even Japanese songs now.
Yeah, because Sony is going after people, so be really careful.
Yeah.
If you do want to upload your CMVs, you can do it on Vimeo. We've been okay with that so far. Sites like Dailymotion, like I went through and I tried almost all of them, and Vimeo's the only one that's actually not taking stuff off. They also have the system where they can check the algorithm. So if you do upload something, it might just not upload because it's already been sort of put into systems that this is a copywritten song.
Mm-hmm.
Simple plan.
It,
yeah. We have issues with that. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've got a back scene. And then our new one. We've done like close to 10 CDs. And
yeah, see, I was right. Whatever. Can't. Okay, next slide, please. Excellent. My screaming peppers. Okay, so, filming. How do you do it? Camera quality is not as important as you think it might be, but taking several shots of the same scene is. Because with CMVs, you don't want continuous scenes. You want it, because it's with music, so music switches up a lot unless it's like a long, like if it's like, then that's fine. That can be one long continuous scene. But you do, like, it generally, I think, looks better when things are chopped up more. So if you do have a scene and it's really important, film it through once from this angle, and then film part of it through filming from one person, part of it through filming the other person, and then maybe even switch it and film it from like down here. And then when you're editing, you put those all together and you have a bunch of different vantage points, which just keeps the pace going. Do you want to add to this?
Well, having multiple cameras is always good too, because then you can film from different angles at the same time. But if you do have to film one scene over again, it's always good to set up little markers on the floor so you know like where to stop.
There's an X here. It says confragments. I don't know what that means.
Anyways, so markers on the ground or just like something that you know exactly where you're supposed to go, because if you're standing here, and then all of a sudden you're like over here, and the next scene it doesn't quite make sense.
Yeah.
So
yeah, exactly.
yes.
In terms of actually physically doing it, you have a camera, you have your friends, you go out. It might be good to bring the music along, or a script, or both. If you're lip syncing, you really do want to bring the music, because we tried lip syncing without music, and you really have to know the song well. Even then, you're going to screw it up because you can't keep with the tempo. It's very hard to do. So it's good to have the music on hand, so someone can whip out a cell phone and just be like, okay, and go, and just people can lip sync from there. It also helps if a lot of people know the song. Okay, we can probably move on. Okay.
Commentary walkthrough?
Yes. So we're just gonna play this one through, considering we can, like, the technical, I don't want to stop and start things. But this will be our Narhina CMV, which is a new one. It was actually filmed as a commission, so we had no idea what the song was. It's actually in Korean, so we didn't really know what to do with it. You looked up the lyrics.
Yeah. Translated lyrics, yeah.
Translate the lyrics just to get a sense of what was going on in the song, so that we weren't filming about like oh, we're in love, when the song was about like beating someone to death with a pipe.
We also watched the original music video.
We did, yes.
So we drew from inspiration there.
And this one, Nova was blind, completely blind while filming. So
yeah.
It looks funny in places, but it wasn't our idea, but I actually like the way it turned out, because we did try a lot of new things, and yeah. I don't know if you want to talk about it.
What do I want to talk about it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, it was really interesting for me, because I couldn't see where we were going or anything like that. They were leading me around.
And we portrayed Naruto as such like a bad person by mistake, because like that part where he leans in to kiss her and then he goes out, that was supposed to be, we were supposed to film that as sort of like a dream sequence where she's imagining that he's about to kiss her and then she's snapped back to reality. But I think what it looks like is just like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna kiss you. It's like, oh, there's Sakura, bye. It's just, we were reviewing that recently, it was like, wow, that did not work out. And the flower, there was one flower in all of the forest. And it was amongst like a bunch of thorns. So we were just like, we need flower to go to Hinata. And then Bailey's just like, there's one, thorn bushes. So I had to climb into thorn bushes, and then Saifi or Mitchell was filming. He's like, you have one chance. And I was like, okay, I got the flower, and he switched angles. And he's like, pull it real slow, like you're in a Korean music video. So I was like, that's why it's my favorite part of the entire video.
Yeah. So I mean, like, that one just kind of shows you, you don't have to really understand the music to really enjoy it. You know, as long as you deliver like an entertaining story.
But again, does anyone here speak Korean? Because
one person does.
You might mean something entirely for Korean people. They're just like, what? What's happening? Why are they doing that? That doesn't fit the music at all. So
yeah,
you never know. Maybe we should try to turn a Norwegian song. Send us suggestions and I'll legit do it. Yeah. I don't know what to.
We'll make a Norwegian CMV.
Yeah. Okay, is there another slide? Perfect. So, just to end off the part where we talk, this is like my favorite keep of all time. Because it's the world's creepiest cat. Would you follow that? I don't know. I think I would, just because I'd be so interested. Where are you going, angry cat? It looks kind of like something I know. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna leave that up. It's perfect. But yeah, I guess we could do some Q&A, because I think that's where we tend to explain the best stuff. We can talk at you, but it's better if we talk with you. In a romantic sort of sense. So who wants to go first? You. Obvious question. Perfect. Thank you for bringing that up. I didn't cover that. Wow. Okay.
For editing videos, we use Macs, so we use the iMovie program. However, there are a lot of really good editing programs out there, like Adobe Elements and After Effects.
Vegas, but I hear Vegas takes absurdly long to do, like clip movements.
Yeah, Sony Vegas is supposed to be like one of the best programs for editing, but it does take a lot of work.
Yeah.
I believe a lot of the actual movie companies use Sony Vegas for editing. So.
You can get a lot of, like, if you use a simple editor, I don't remember what Windows was
Windows
like.
Movie Maker.
I don't remember
It's alright.
Yeah. You can do stuff with it. I've done stuff with it. Yes. Oh, okay, good. But yeah, iMovie is probably, it's my favorite because it's so user-friendly, and I am terrible with computers. So it's good for me. But again, that only applies to people with Macs, and apparently outside of
North America,
Macs aren't all too popular, so. Especially not in England, where they gave us really angry looks for everything. So.
Yes.
Any other questions?
Questions about how to make CDs? Or
Goofy. Our biggest problem? Speaking to the mic, my child.
What is like of all the CDs you made, what has been like the most difficult thing to do in them? Have you had a problem with something or something?
Physical thing. Probably something I've done.
Well, I mean, getting realistic fights is always challenging.
That's why we have Syfy, because for some reason he can sort of, like, he's taken martial arts, so he knows how to sort of fake the moves. Yeah, realistic fights have been really difficult, and also when I was bouncing on that log in the last one, doing like I thought I could do it, but my balance on that log was not as good as I thought it was, so. In the Fox and Box CMV, even like when I jumped over the couch and onto a plug, they sort of impaled me in the back. So a lot of the physical stunts, but fighting's probably.
Yeah, we don't really choreograph anything like we probably should.
We depend on each other.
But when we usually set out to do a CMV, it's just usually like, okay, let's film it tomorrow. All right.
Well, because fighting's always awkward. It's like,
yeah, so realistic fighting is probably our most challenging, which is why we tend not to do that.
And for some reason, we're almost always filming CMVs when I'm recovering from some sort of surgery.
Yeah.
So I know, like, there's a Naruto, and it's On Your Own, right?
Yeah.
That was supposed to be a completely different CMV. We couldn't actually physically do it because I wasn't able enough, and it was going to be almost all fighting.
Yeah.
We just couldn't do it.
And I had to rewrite the entire CMV because we had our Kakashi cosplayer is actually from Alberta, which is the next province over, and he came over specifically to film the CMV. So we got there and we're just like, oh, well, we actually can't film that, so I'll just stay up all night and write a new one.
Oh, yeah. Last minute CMVs.
On Your Own, if you guys have seen it, was written like an hour before we actually started filming it.
Probably why it's one of the worst.
Yeah, but it turned out right already. Yeah. Another question, Kiba?
How long time does it take to make a video? I mean, seriously, first time I tried to make a video with my girlfriend here, we used 3 hours and 2 minutes, and that was not including the videos.
Well, what's been our quickest?
Our quickest CMV was probably, the Naruhino one was really fast.
I guess, yeah, because Naruhino was all filmed, the one you just saw was all filmed in the afternoon. So I think it was all filmed in one area though, we went to switch location, which is an issue, frankly, because we didn't really want to. We were lazy with that one, believe it or not, but it took maybe about 4 or 5 hours, and then plus editing.
Yeah, and then our longest one was probably the first one we did, She's the Competition. which was probably a good 15 hours.
Yeah. Which was filmed at my university.
Yeah, we did that over a span of 2 days.
Yeah. But we were kind of lazy with that. So. Like, we were better with, like, the first one you guys saw, the Tokyo Babylon one. That was at least a dozen different locations, all around, like, from Surrey, which is sort of like a city that's about an hour away from Vancouver, which is where we live. Mm-hmm. And then we went to Burnaby, which is another hour. So we were, like, going all around the city.
And that was filmed over 3 days.
And that was filmed over
3 days. 3 days.
Okay, 3 days, apparently. So that one was pretty long.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's locations. So
yeah. If you're staying in one spot, then you can usually film it pretty fast.
Oh, changing conditions in terms of like continuity? Yeah.
Yeah. There was one CMV that we did where we were supposed to film something during the day and then it turned out to be at night.
At night. We haven't actually had a lot of that because we try to keep really on schedule because we know that like we might not have the same weather.
Yeah. We also film scenes out of order. So if there's supposed to be something during the day, then we make sure that it's during the day, and then we'll film something that's supposed to be at night that night.
Or according to areas. So like if you're in a park, you film all the scenes at the park. Then you go to your house, you film other scenes at your house, and then you go over to I don't know, like
the library.
The library. Film all the scenes at libraries. I'm just gonna kick you out. So. Yeah, like we haven't had too many issues. I could see where we could have gotten a lot of issues. So.
Yeah, with Gravity of Love, it started raining during our shoot as well.
Oh yeah, that was like on the stairs. When we first got to the stairs, it was dry, and then halfway through it started raining. And by the end of this shoot, it was raining pretty bad.
Yeah, we were really wet at the end.
And I was really upset.
Yeah.
Because I had to put a blind contact in. I don't like putting in contacts. And I was trying to put it, like the rain was coming in, the wind was coming in, I was trying to put in my contact, I was like, nothing about this situation is okay. And then it blew away at one point and landed on the ground. I know. And so whenever I got it, and then Mitchell, or Psyche, is just like, do you want to wash it off? I was like, nope, just want to get this done.
Yeah, so, and then of course we needed the cherry blossoms for Gravity of Love, so...
I threw them in your face.
Yeah, and I actually got hit in the face by them.
Because we wanted to make like cherry blossoms, sprinkle across. So I was just like, okay, I'll throw them at you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, clump of wet cherry blossoms. Wasn't going to be a very good time. Whoa!
Yeah.
So that didn't quite work out the way we wanted. Magical cherry blossoms apparently only happen in anime.
Yep.
So that was unfortunate. Goofy.
Our most successful and our most hard or difficult to film.
I think the most successful is probably the one. It was one we didn't show. It's Snape.
Oh yes, Ugly Side. That was Snape's story from Harry Potter. That one. Well, I don't.
Well, we had a relatively large cast for it.
Yeah.
So the fact that everyone A showed up was incredible, and B that we got everything done in a timely manner was pretty incredible as well. Mm-hmm. We did switch location a fair bit, but not too much. But just the way things came together, and it was, in my opinion, pretty good.
Yeah, things seem to go
least successful is definitely on your own. Mm-hmm. Just because it was so last minute and it was.
Hello guys, it was a really sudden end to that panel that I was showing you because my memory got full. So if you want to see the competition, go see Grethe's vlog. She will have it on her site. It will be in the description below. I need to close the door here. And yeah, if you're wondering what the hell I'm wearing, it is Ridge Falls. And I have a purple corset and I have a purple and black skirt. Yeah, let's do this.
I'm eating the most slippery noodles in the world. Look at this, look at this. I just take one and I tried to do this. And now it will work when I film it, of course. Oh. Stupid noodles. Okay guys, it's time to go to bed. It's been a fun day. It's been amazing, so much cool stuff. And all of the awesome costumes. And Grethe on stage, that was awesome. You have to go check out her channel to see that. And then it's just for me to say, I want you to like, subscribe, and favorite if you like. And feel free to share on whatever social media you use. And please do comment. I like it a lot. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!